Namaskar and a very good morning. Welcome to the audio cast from Kotak Securities. I'm your host and guide Anindya Banerjee. आज there is an interesting development. The US rating has been downgraded by the rating agency Fitch from AAA to AA. How significant is that? देखिए, on the margin, it is significant because it is not some unknown rating agency who has done it. It is one of the top three, but it is the number three after Moody's and S&P in terms of recognition. So it is having a negative impact on the financial market risk sentiment. Equity markets are down, dollar is up, US treasury yields are not doing much, but एक broader जो risk sentiments देखा जाए, that is negative. Now you will be asking, अगर rating agency ने US का rating downgrade किया तो why the hell is the dollar rallying? Because this is something which, or rather this is something which you should be keeping in mind कि when you are analyzing the US dollar, US treasuries, etc., look at it from a different prism than how you would analyze any other economy. The reason being, US dollar is the number one global reserve currency. तो जब भी globally कोई भी कारण के वजह से एक risk off sentiment हो, people are in panic, the immediate response or in a way the reaction is to buy something safe. Or perceived to be safe, मतलब जिसका value won't decline in a time of stress, and that still remains the US dollar, and that still remains the US dollar assets, primarily the US treasury bonds. So that's why it does not function like any other currency जिसका rating will be downgraded and you'll see a sell-off in the currency and the bonds, etc. That's not the case with the US dollar, क्योंकि ये rating downgrade के बाद भी US का जो number one reserve currency status है, that is not being challenged. But can things change? Yes, it can change. How? अगर the two of the other rating agencies, Moody's और S&P, इसके बीच कोई आके डाउनग्रेड कर दिया, देन थिंग्स कैन एस्केलेट, क्योंकि दो रेटिंग एजेंसी ऑफ द टॉप थ्री का एक्शन विल बी सीन एज सिग्निफिकेंट एंड दैट कैन डेंट समवॉट the global reserve currency status, the number one global reserve currency status of US dollar. Usme we can see this adverse reaction like we see with other countries, a sell-off in the currency, sell-off in the markets, treasuries, मतलब the rise in the bond yields, etc. But not as of now. और उस टाइम में ये भी एक कारण हो सकता है कि the lot of these large institutional funds, pension funds and others, जिनका ये मैंडेट रहता है कि दे कैन इन्वेस्ट ओनली दो सिक्योरिटीज विच आर AAA as long as they have been ascribed the AAA rating by at least two of the top three. तो इसके लिए अगर एक के साथ दो डाउनग्रेड पे आ जाता है, देन इसका इम्पैक्ट कैन बी क्वाइट सिग्निफिकेंट, बट नॉट एज ऑफ नाउ. बट दैट डजंट मीन आज कोई इम्पैक्ट नहीं रहेगा. आज एक हल्का सा हो या एक मीडियम लेवल का हो, एक नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट रहेगा, एंड वी आर ऑलरेडी सीइंग दैट. डॉलर रुपी ऑफशोर में इज ट्रेडिंग हायर, 11-12 पैसा, 82, 37, 38 के आसपास स्पॉट है. लास्ट few trading sessions mein, it is basically the offshore traders who have been able to make money. Onshore has been stuck because it opens with a gap up or and then it just goes flat. So hopefully aaj we will see some action. So what is the trade? It's basically a buy on dips. The stop loss positionally has to be below, ideally keep it below kal ka low. So let's say anywhere around 82 22 can be the stop loss on your long position. मैं spot के हिसाब से बता रहा हूँ. And you can buy the dips because हो सकता है gap up के बाद it has a tendency to fill the gap. Whether it will do that or not, we don't know, because sometimes it doesn't just fill the gap like it did a couple of weeks back, and sometimes it does like it did yesterday and day before yesterday. So what you can do, you can buy some at the open and then wait for a pullback to buy more. The stop loss will be 82.22 एक hourly या 2 hourly spot closing के हिसाब से. ऊपर की तरफ 82.55-60 और पुश किया तो 82.75 के आसपास जा सकता है स्पॉट के हिसाब से. 82.22 के नीचे अगर क्लोज किया देन द बायस वुड फ्लिप, बट एज ऑफ नाउ द बायस इज अपवर्ड. क्रॉस करेंसीज में यूरो INR, euro dollar mein actually there is not much of upward move, is still under pressure. So euro INR will be largely driven by the trend of the USDINR. अगर USDINR ऊपर पुश किया तो हो सकता है यूरो आईएनआर में थोड़ा सा रिकवरी मिले, अदरवाइज इट्स गोइंग टू बी ड्रिफ्टिंग डाउन बिकॉज ऑफ यूरो डॉलर. GBP-INR का भी सेम ही हालत है अहेड ऑफ द बैंक ऑफ इंग्लैंड मीटिंग दैट्स on Thursday. So ahead of that meeting we will be the GBP-INR can be under pressure, yen-INR will be under pressure, but अगर USD-INR में बड़ा up move आया तो yen-INR will also get a support. So that's it folks, this is Anindya Banerjee signing off. Have a fantastic day.